Hey.
Hi. Hello, everybody. How are we all doing today? Hope we're all hanging in there. Having a good Tuesday.
A pregnancy's worth of months. And the baby is... well, I shan't say.
Cornelius the 6th. Yo, Ash, thank you for the 9 months. Appreciate you.
Hey Shay. Nice shirt, D. Hopefully you doing well. I had been on college for a month and it has been pretty cool yet really hard lamau.
Happens. Yo, Amy, thank you for the 28. Appreciate you. How are we all doing today, chat? I hope we're all having a good Tuesday. I am, like, tired today, chat. I didn't sleep particularly amazingly, so... I'm a little, I'm a little honk me. I'm so eepy. You're always eepy. Hi, yo, what's up, Aspie? Yo, Chaos set.
Happy April 13th, 2009, everybody.
So true. Yo, thank you for the 12 months. Thank you for the 1 year. Appreciate it. The 1 year. Che, you look like a nerd. Thanks.
Something I noticed while reading along, so there's this place called Skya. The lab that Rose got her Wi-Fi and power from belongs to a company called Skynet.
Yep.
Skynet is also the developer of Spurb.
Yes. Yep, I noticed those things. I'm pretty sure Skynet is also a pun on Skynet, like the villains from the Terminator series.
How much longer now? My Undertale anniversary.
Yo, Aginator, thank you for the 4, appreciate you. 32, thank you for the 40. How much longer now? About a week. I have gotten all of the audio recordings for the video done, so it's progressing well. It should be ready. Yeah, Random, thank you for the gift sub too. I'm really bad at naming things. I hope you're ready for a 2-hour-long Shay video. I hope you guys are ready. I've worked very hard on it, so you all better watch it, and you all better fucking like it, and comment, and subscribe. I better get on the algorithm with that shit, bro. Shay Bomber Day? No, it's not secretly a exposing video halfway through. Also, H Bomber guy. Yeah, that's oomph. Insane sentence that's actually somehow true. Shay, is your mother very proud? My mother is very proud. I actually just talked to her today. Okay, bye. Shay, your streams have unfortunately dragged me back into being a Homestuck fan. My condolences? You're welcome? I'm not sure how to go. I'm not sure how to approach that. Is that a you're welcome, or is that like my apologies? Join us? No. Hopefully today I don't have people yelling at me to keep putting the fucking comic in light mode. I would really appreciate that. The hive mind is calling your name. I don't join hive minds. I rule hive minds. Please iron your comic and put your pride flag.
I got an air fryer recently. Been
Pride
having fun
flag in
actually
light
being
mode.
able to make edible food. My college dorm has no oven.
Ooh, almost had a bad
It's
audible
been
there.
23 months. I love how much the ThIRDSWANE community has been here for me during tough transitions in my life. Shay, your videos helped me with keeping my head above water. Shay love, Shay love, Shay lover, Shay love and
Past the QuickTime event, just barely. Thankfully, frag, what was the word that came out? Like a frag movie. You know, those old, like, I miss frag montages. Bring those back. Back in my day, we used to post mediocre gameplay of Counter-Strike and Halo and Call of Duty with shitty rock music from the 2000s. Bring that back. That was peak. We need to bring back montages. Yo, Maisie, thank you for the 23 months and the very, very kind message. I appreciate you. I love how much the Undertale Deltarune community, Undertale Yellow Deltarune community, whoa, gonna make people mad using that acronym, has been here for me during the tough transitions in my life. What did you mean by that? A little bit of wordplay by chance? Also, Joseph, thank you for the 6 months. I got an air fryer recently. I also got an air fryer recently. My girlfriend bought an air fryer. And I've been using it. I've made a couple pizzas with it. Like DiGiorno's. It's pretty good. It's faster than cooking it in an oven. It only takes about 8 minutes. What act are you on? We're on the intermission between 3 and 4 right now. The thing about air fryers is they really are that good. Yeah, it gets you that, like, crispy, you know. Have you been spoiled about anything from Homestuck yet? Nothing major. I mean, I know certain things that exist, but that's just from what I've picked up on over the years. Did you hear that Undertale Red and Yellow got a whole update with Geno dialogue? Yeah, I did, but I haven't played it yet. Do you have any theories on what might happen next? To be honest with you, so as a reader right now, we just got to the end of Act 3. It feels like a lot of what they were setting up has come to fruition. Like, that's what the ending of Act 3 felt like. It felt like everything they were setting up has kind of, you know, they've all reached that point where everything is, like, going to move forward now in a new direction that I'm not really sure of.
Gamer.
Yo, Grace, thank you for the 11 months. Appreciate you. I mean, there's been a couple of little, like, things that I think they're going to elaborate on, like the Pester Chum Trolls, I imagine. Those weren't just, like, one-away, one-off characters. Throw away one-off characters, and then I said one-away characters. Funny.
I hope you enjoy the intermission. I also wanted to say that your content brings a lot of people, including me, joy.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you for the 17. I try. I'm glad that people enjoy my content, even if sometimes it's hard to convince myself that people do.
Let's Homestuck.
Yo, Madeline, thank you for the 10. Appreciate you. First we home, then we stuck. First we home, then we stuck. But, thinking about, like... Yeah, like, the main thing they were setting up was getting everybody into the game, which they did at the end.
In my home, stucking it.
You know, they had a little closed time loop thing that they fully took advantage of with the whole, like...
Hi, Shay. Happy 8 months of being subbed. Also, I'm bisexual now.
Whoa, they're bisexual. I didn't know that. Yes, Smith, thanks for the 8 months. By the way, I'm bisexual. Yo, snowshoes, I was thinking for the 5 months. I'm in my home, stuck in it. And by it, let's just say, my spurb. But, yeah, they've gotten everybody, not necessarily all in one, like, not everybody's in the same place, but everything, all the plots have converged. Or have been roped into this, you know? Like, they had the thing with the future plot with Vagabond and the male person and the guy who can't aim worth a damn. Yeah, that was kind of like auxiliary for a bit, but then they got it all roped in with the main plot. And they've gotten everything all together.
Iron your stuck homes, put your pride flag in leitmotifs, and is that Wing Dave Gaster's light mode I hear?
True.
In other news, where's that burnt toast smell coming from?
Anybody else having a stroke? Yo, Random, thank you for the 510 bits. Also, Witch, thank you for the 100 bits. These streams have been getting me through my shifts at retail.
I have been trying to beat Jevel and he is kicking my ass.
I wish Jevel would kick my ass. Yo, May, thank you for the 3 months. Appreciate it. These streams have been getting through my shifts at retail job. They bring me so much joy, and I hope you're enjoying the comic so far. I am enjoying it. As much as people are trying to get me to not enjoy it, I am enjoying it. Being trans gives you the freedom motif, then what do I have? Do I get multiple? Because, like, non-binary is under the umbrella, right? So do I get the freedom motif and something extra? Do I get the freedom motif and Gaster stem? Discuss. Oh, I get the punch card motif, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You get Penumbra Phantasm. They are the same thing, so yes. I will not fall for it. Nope, you're not gonna get me. On a day where I had more energy, perhaps, but not today. Oh man, it's a big yawn day today, chat. I had a long day yesterday. I drove a lot yesterday. Hashtag ragebait successful. Yo, what's up, salty squiffer? Hope you're doing well. I'm not falling for that shit. I'm falling shit. I'll believe it. Fall. That's my favorite one. That's the one I always post. I always post the fucking... Do I not have it downloaded? I thought I did. I guess not. I'm sorry, my... Oh, no, here it is. Fall. It's right next to... right next to Billy Napier ass in my downloads file. Very, very cool. I don't know how many of you watch college football, but that was embarrassing. Ooh. Shay hit the lich. Fall. Perfectly. Fall. I don't know the rest of the monologue, honestly. To be honest with you, I actually didn't make it that far into Adventure Time. That's like a later episode, right? It's in like the second half, yeah. It's season 6. Okay, I didn't make it that far. I think the furthest I remember watching was the previous, like the season 5. Was it the season 4 closer or the season 5 opener that had them going into Prismo's room and then going to the Farmtown universe? That was like where I stopped watching. Where they had fucking the Lich wearing Billy's corpse. That was crazy. I can't believe they got away with that. Yo, Shifley, really. Think about that. 7 months. Appreciate you. Oh, no, I can't watch that on Twitch. No, that's super copyrighted. Unless I got special permission, i.e. like iShowSpeed type thing where he got to watch anime on... I definitely could not do that. I would get my channel banned for that. Yo, Joe, thank you for the 7 months.
These stairs are pissing me off. I'm the original sweet bro.
I warned you, bro. I warned you about stairs.
It keeps happening.
Yo, man, I think we're the tier 1. I steamrolled like through 3 seasons in one day, specifically to see Fern. It was actually kind of insane. Why did I do that? I miss having that kind of like just time to sit down and just binge an entire series in a day. I used to be able to do that when I was younger. Nothing ever happens when It Keeps Happening walks in. So true. He takes a while to get to. Yeah, I'm like aware of the Adventure Time, like the rest of the plot. I just like I stopped watching it at that point. 5 seasons was enough for me at the time anyway. I had more important things to deal with in my life. Maybe if I went back and watched it, I'd appreciate it more, but it's one of those things that I kind of don't want to rewatch it because I don't want to like lose how I felt about it when I was a kid. Or at least younger. Because I really got a kick out of the first couple of like seasons. I deactivated all of my Twitter accounts. God, I wish. I wish that was me. Shay, did you see the Toho edit made of you today? The what? Huh? I can't deactivate my Twitter accounts. I have 2,000 loyal followers that love me and cherish me every day. I always look forward to a Salty Squiffer post. That's oomph. Wait, numbers, that's why. I'm doing all the factors of the number. I'm supposed to step on the ones that are factors. I can't read them. Undertale Fan. I can't read them. No fucking way. Stop. How? You people are insane. I can't believe people are still making these, man. That's crazy. I'm just gonna leave a comment that just says, what? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. No, I think what is just really good. That's crazy. That clip has escaped Undertale and has branched into a larger world, for better and for worse. I mean, I do really like the edits and the memes people made. I mean, it actually really does genuinely make me happy that some stupid thing I said one time has led to that kind of like creative spark in a lot of people. What I didn't like that much was the phrase "escaping me" and then being used to weaponize against a bunch of people in the community, just spamming it under every single post they disagree with, which wasn't ever the point. And then people got mad at me for it, which was cool because I had absolutely zero to do with that. Absolutely fucking nothing to do with that. Oh, but they sit there, they encourage it because they laugh at the edits of it. They encourage it. You people need to get a fucking grip, man. Yeah, God forbid someone finds something funny. Every once in a while, you know, I'll see somebody try to bring up like old drama too. It's so... Thankfully, I don't think most people buy into that bullshit. I saw someone trying to bring up old drama on a random post, and all the replies to them were just the fucking Japanese soldier kept fighting 33 years after World War II ended. Yo, not the mountain thing with the 13. Raid. Good, yeah, it was that referencing that old, now deleted thread on me that was deleted for a fucking good reason. I just love all the replies that were just like, Japanese soldier kept fighting 30 years after World War II. I hope when I make a video game, my digital footprint doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. Secret tactic to that is just release your game under a different name and have no relation between the two. Shay, Soldier TF2. That's true. I do play Soldier TF2. They'll know. Listen, if Toby Fox can escape his digital footprint, then anybody can, all right? As long as you don't do anything, like, irredeemably fucked up, you'll be fine. Shay played Overwatch, so they're the devil. So I might have, booted the game up the other day. Listen, I got real low. Listen, I was at a dark point in my life, and I actually genuinely was. I was really fucked up. But a couple of friends were playing and offered for me to join, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll have some fun. Shay, tell me you at least play support. Yeah, support. Yeah. That's funny. Oh, that's adorable.
I can't believe my streamer would regularly use slurs, legato.
It's a good joke. That took me a moment. That's good. That's good. Yo, Otto. +2, +2, +2. Thank you for the 34. Oh, good music joke. Shay supports their team by killing the enemies. See, Chris gets it. Chris is smart. Listen to Chris. They're smart. Exactly. You understand. I support my teammates by assassinating everybody, all right? They listen, my teammates can't take damage if there's no enemies there to damage them. I love that Overwatch is still a blocked word in the chat. That's so funny. At least that's how I rationalize the way that I play tank. Anyway, no, I mean Genji. So I definitely don't play support very much. I don't really enjoy it that much, even though I'm really good at it. I bear the curse. All right, I think we can start. It's been about 30 minutes now. I'm sure the VOD watchers are foaming at the mouth to go type the comment they always do. Shout out to people who do that, by the way. I appreciate y'all for posting timestamps, and they always consistently do it. I do glance at my VOD comments. I try not to read that many of them because people are super open about spoiling Homestuck down there. But it's okay. There hasn't been anything nuclear posted there. Just characters, some of which I already know about. Like, people were dissecting me talking about light mode, and they'd be like, what are they going to do for Doc Scratch? You used to have to highlight the text on the website. First of all, I know who that was already. You think I could watch, like, hundreds of Gaster videos without somebody having mentioned him at some point? Like, of course I know who that is. Yes, I know about that. I was going to highlight the text for effect anyway. Yeah, of course. Bro, I've watched so many Gaster theories at this point that he had to have come up at some point. All right, I already have Homestuck open on the page I need to be on. So let me get my music ready, and let's see. I have been told of the specific page numbers I need to look out for start at 1328. So when we get to page 1300, we'll... Good God, this intermission's 200 pages. Bro, the intermission last time was like 8 pages. What the fuck? All right, Deltarune Lo-Fi Mix. Homestuck pacing. Yeah, so I figured we are currently on page 1153, and we just finished Act 3 of 6, I want to say. There's 6 acts. And we are an eighth of the way through the runtime. 7 acts, okay. So really 6. And we're an eighth of the way through the runtime. So I had a feeling at some point when Homestuck got well established, which seems to be what has happened now, they've established the story they want to do moving forward. You know, they've gotten everybody into the same, like, plot. Like, they had all these plot threads dangling around, and then they weaved them all together to go forward in one direction, right? I had a feeling the pace was going to have a fucking nuclear bomb moment. So here we are. All right, there's ads running, so let's go ahead and just get the thing set up, and then we'll start as soon as the ads stop rolling, so that the people who do not subscribe to me aren't left out of my funny content. Oh, I have to go full screen. Huh? That was weird. Where's Homestuck? You there, buddy? I see the problem. I have to relaunch it. Because the window title thing looks for... There we go. That's what it looks for. Yep. It looks for the loading, the initializer to actually... All right. Been enjoying the Homestuck VODs lately. This is my first time catching a stream live. Yo, what's up, Miss March? Hope you're doing well. Want to say, aside the meme song and the meme character group, I have no idea what happens. Me neither. I know, like, a couple of tidbits, but... Act 6 has a bunch of sub-acts, and those sub-acts have sub-acts. Grace, you've read Homestuck? I didn't know that. As a blind viewer, I love your streams. Okay, judging by your typing quirk, I don't think you're a blind Homestuck viewer. I have this feeling. Shay, I cosplay Homestuck characters. Oh. Well, I'll be damned. I didn't know that. All right. Let's start, shall we? Intermission. Oh, man. All right. Oh, is that interactive? Oh, we haven't had an interactive one in a while. What? Is that... I is for intermission. Oh, okay. Your name is... Oh, we're back in the Midnight Crew. Okay, cool. Your name is Spades Slick. You are the leader of a notoriously vicious gang of mobsters called the Midnight Crew. A rival gang known as the Felt recently knocked over one of your favorite casinos. Your long quest of revenge has finally taken you through the front door of the mansion belonging to their loathsome boss, Lord English. Your subordinates, Clubs Deuce, Diamonds Droog, and Heart's boxcars have been dispatched to various locations throughout the mansion to begin carrying out your mission. Your objective is to locate and crack Elijah's... Wow, my dyslexia totally betrayed me. Locate and crack English's secret vault and plunder its mysteries. That's the business end of it. The pleasure will be painting this ugly house red with the blood of those miserable green motherfuckers. We're all cracking English? We'll have to see what he looks like. Who's we? I guess, okay. All of you know Homestuck already, so me, I'll have to see what he looks like. Inspect timekeeping devices. Oh, man, what an unfortunate abbreviation. Stupid gang and their lousy obsession with clocks. The sooner all of these idiots stop being alive, the better. You wonder where they are. It's awfully quiet in the mansion. Sans all the dreadful ticking. Capture log the carriage clock. Is that how you say that? You obviously have no idea what that means. If it's some smart-ass way of saying pick it up, forget it. You are already carrying an item. It is your trusty deck of cards. Build fort with clocks. You have an idea that is much better. Clocks destroyed. 4 out of... Oh my god, is houses destroyed a fucking reference to this? Are you kidding? Oh, it's all Homestuck, man. Fuck. Check for traps under the billiards rug. No, I don't think... Okay, I'm going to be honest. I don't think it's a reference. I think it's just a similar joke. I think a lot of the reason that, like, you get the kind of similar feeling reading Homestuck, like, it's evocative of the same kind of feeling is because I think they just have similar senses of humor, to be completely honest with you. Like, a lot of things are going to feel like direct parallels between works that have a similar writing style. You know? It makes sense. Check for traps under the billiards rug. What? What is under the rug is much worse than any trap you can imagine. It is a member of a species that you do not recognize with a ghastly furred upper lip. That's how I feel every single time my facial hair starts to grow back and I look at myself in the mirror. That's how I describe myself. A ghastly furred upper lip. I wish it would go away. Actually, it is, because I actually just had a appointment today. A laser appointment. They've been going well. If you've noticed lately, my facial hair has been reduced substantially, so. You cover the unsightly individual back up and try to forget it ever existed. Play 52 pickup. You would need a deck of cards to play that infernal game. Fortunately, all you have is your war chest, which you deploy on the floor. What? That's not a deck of... That's not cards. What the fuck? Open the war chest. Shuffle contents of war chest. So what do we got in here? We got a little question mark. Looks like a map or blueprints. A sword of some kind. A butterfly knife. That. And cards. Oh, problem sleuth. Gotcha. Shuffle contents. You rummage around. It's no unusual assortment of belongings, and nothing any mobster worth his salt would be caught plotting and scheming without. Certainly nothing eyebrow-raising. Bunch of blades, some playing cards, and a variety of miscellaneous stuff. Also, your vendetta itinerary and your heist map. Scavenge the war chest for fancy headwear. If there are any elaborate headdresses in here, you'll eat your haberdasher. That's a word I haven't heard in forever. But, of course, there is only a plain and serviceable backup hat, which naturally conceals 2 licorice Scotty dogs. Which makes you think that maybe you are wearing your backup hat. And this is your usual one. Hell, if you know, they are the same damn hat. Hide inside your war chest. You cannot hide properly inside the chest because you cannot close it while you are inside. Instead, you momentarily pretend it is a really cool automobile that commands the fear and respects of larcenous adversaries everywhere. Beep, beep, beep. All aboard the idiot wagon. Start up the... Oh my god. Is that what this thing is? You've had it for a long time. And don't quite remember how you got it. You never knew the identity of this pipe-smoking creature. Perhaps it could be the same species as the character you just saw under the rug, but you know that is impossible because this one does not feature the same bizarre furred lip. They are probably differing species within the same genus. Go to mspaintadventures.com. Oh my goodness. It's so meta. It's some king of meta-narrative. You don't know why you're wasting your time on this website. It is for little children who poop hard in their baby ass. Also, you don't understand what is going on or who these characters are. It's all a lot of nonsense. Delete the time setting. Clock's destroyed. 5 out of 1,000. Take the spade key. You take the rules card. You take the rules card for blackjack. You have possessed this item for as long as you can remember. You do not yet know its significance, though you can hustle up a mean game of blackjack when you need to. The object of blackjack is very simple, to achieve a total that is greater than that of the dealer and which does not exceed 21. Even if other players are present at the table, the dealer is your only opponent in the game. There are relatively few decisions to make while playing blackjack. You must consider your cards and your dealer's card, and remember, if you go over 21, you bust, and if you bust, you lose. Play progresses as follows. A card is dealt face up to each player in turn, and then one to the dealer. The dealer's card is face down and called the I can't read that. Called the whole card. Yeah. I've never heard anybody call that. That has a name? I've never heard anybody call it that. Okay. A second card is then dealt, again face up to each player. Starting from the player to the left of the dealer, each player decides whether to draw further cards. After all players have completed their hands, the dealer proceeds to draw cards to complete the dealer's hand. You win if your total is higher than the dealer. The dealer goes over 21. If your total is the same as the dealer, it's a standoff and you neither win nor lose. It's even got the captcha symbol. Examine vendetta itinerary. These are the mugshots of everyone you are going to kill. You got a head start. You already offed crowbar. 7. Oh, that's the hat number, I see. Crowbar, matchsticks, and quarters, depleting them of their muscle. You've still got to watch out for the others and stay wary of their despicable time shenanigans. Itchy has given you the slip repeatedly. Doze you've captured and interrogated just as repeatedly, to no avail. Trace has broken into your secret hideout more times than you can count, while Finn always seems to be a step ahead of you and scoops your heists. Clover has all of the intel and is highly cooperative. You might need him to crack the vault. He'll be guarded. Best to avoid die in any direct confrontations unless you want a temporal mess on your hands. But if you're going to need any repairs, you could always get to Stitch and persuade him, and you might need to if you can't kill Sawbuck with a clean shot. Eggs and biscuits are morons, but they are dangerous morons. Cans is a tank, and your crew will probably need more ammunition than you pack to take him down. No one knows what Lord English looks like, but that'll be corrected tonight. You've got dibs on English. He's all yours. Wonder where the number 8 mugshot went. Oh, yeah. We don't have a mugshot for... Oh, there's not a number 8 here in general. It's right here. But you aren't gonna kill Snowman. It's out of the question. The O isn't green. Interesting. Examine heist map. Damn, bro, this map of Luigi's Mansion be looking crazy. On review, your schemes seem a bit convoluted, but you wouldn't have it any other way. Deuce and Droog split up to neutralize as many felt as they can find. Your heavy muscle and expert safecracker, Boxcars, is headed straight down to the vault. Metroid Prime? No, Metroid Prime has a 3D map. Use radio device to check unscrupulous cohorts. You put word out to your cronies for a status report, no response yet. You clean up all your junk and prepare to get this show on the road. You slip the spade key back into the deck of cards and then pocket the war chest. Smooth as clockwork. Every bit as logical. Okay, sure. Enter the hallway near the main entrance. Funny, you didn't hear any commotion or gunplay, but it looks like there's already been some action in here. or there will be. You can never take tenths for granted with these goons. Well, 13 out of 1,000 clocks destroyed, apparently. Looks like Club's Deuce is getting back to you. He says he's got Doze tied up for interrogation. You ask him what else is new. Capturing that guy is like shooting a paralyzed monkey in the face. Okay, a weird analogy there, Hussy. Oh yeah, the clocks are bleeding. Interesting. B Heart's boxcars. You are now Club's Deuce. Okay, well, that didn't work. Rough him up. He remains tight-lipped, so you deal him a senseless shin-drubbing with your crook of felony. Oh, the humanity. You can barely watch. Ah. He's probably still using his special ability to slow time down for himself. He can't feel a damn thing and certainly isn't saying anything apart from a very low noise which could be him saying ow very, very slowly. Punch clocks in faces to establish chronology. Why would you do that? All of these clocks are lovely. You see no reason to harm them. 987 out of 1,000 clocks unharmed. Swap hats with Doze. You begin a feeble campaign of psychological warfare. Perhaps compromising his fashion motif is the only way to get to him. Nope, looks like he's still in a weird state of stasis and doesn't care. Either that or it's driving him nuts, just very slowly. Dump the contents of your war chest over him. War chest? What are you talking about? All you've got is this simple, unassuming deck of cards. What? What's one doing, bro? Look at him. He's... Boom. Play some solitaire. Don't be stupid. To play solitaire, you need a deck of cards. I don't see a deck of cards, do you? All I see is the battle drobe. Throw the hat down and stomp it mercilessly. Oh no, it's itchy, and it looks like he's all wound up. He unties Doze and quickly swaps everybody's hats around. Doze proceeds to make a fleet-footed getaway. The chase is on! There he goes. Stop being Heart's boxcars. Oh, okay. All right, you're the boss, who is teleporting around. Heart's boxcars, you ain't. Someone has replaced your plain and serviceable hat with a silly and undersized one. An outrage beyond compare. You're sure you know who the culprit was. You can still smell his overly caffeinated blood. Clock's shown mercy. Shown what? Lift left leg and hold it a little ways in the air. Just trying to trip him. That worked! Oops. No way. Oh, shit. Oh, they just killed him. Okay. That is just cold-blooded murder. Death. Light work. 4 out of 15 green torsos dead. Wear CD's hat on top of your current one. Oh my god. You were already wearing Deuce's hat, you fool. The one you keep on the floor, or the one on the floor is Droog's hat. That is exactly why you always keep a backup hat on hand. This son of the bitch on the floor here has played his last game of musical hats. Soon these lugs will learn to show some respect. You made this town what it is, after all. Wasn't nothing but a bunch of dust and rocks before you got here. Midnight Crew genocide run. Hold on, we need the fucking... We need the... we need the... Wear backup hat. Oh my goodness. You deploy your chest and swap this dinky little hat for one more suited to your tastes. Wait a minute. Thank God, your precious Scotty dogs are still here. You don't think you know what you do without them. You don't want to even think about it. Ooh. Hello. Hello, friend. Dye makes his usual sort of entrance, the nonplussed, vaguely bewildered sort. B. Diamond's Droog. You got it. Club's deuce it is. You have opened your battle drobe in... Still walking away. Oh my God, look at him go. In search of your backup hat. You also need some more rope to retie Doze, who is absolutely tearing through the mansion as we speak. If you don't hurry, he may clear the chair within the hour. But it's a big mess. You mostly just see a bunch of bombs and cards. You're not sure what's what. You can never remember which card to pick up. You can't believe how shitty your memory is. Grab the deuce of clubs. That's not a deuce of clubs. You pick up the 2 licorice gummy bears. These need to be stored for safekeeping as soon as possible. Finding your backup hat has never been more urgent. Pick up all of the cards and then throw them at Doze. Okay. You pick up a bunch of cards and fling them Dozeward. Didn't accomplish a whole lot other than put some of your private reading material on embarrassing public display. Jesus. Oh no. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a sex joke. Pick a card, any card. That's a bomb. You're a busy guy, so you pick up any old thing and put it on your head. Since you are in a big hurry, you will assume that is your backup hat. No, that's a bomb. That is C4. You stand nearby the 2 remaining cards on the floor, an off-suited king and jack. Pick up the card depicting stately, blonde-haired fellows. You aren't going to stand around jack... -2. You aren't gonna stand around jacking off all day long. So you grab the jack of diamonds. Oh, here's your backup hat. Problem solved, you guess. Nope, that's still C4 on your head. Forget you are CD. Believe you are Hearts boxcars. You suddenly remember that your diamond's Droog. Whoever took your hat is about to discover he's the unluckiest man on earth. He better hope you find him dead. What you're gonna do to him will be much less painful that way. Wear backup hat. You don't have a backup hat. All you got is this deck of cards. Oh wait, yes you do. It's stashed away in your mausoleum. Retrieve hat from the r-slur. You are the only member of this band of thugs who is civilized enough to keep more than one backup hat, as well as an extensive array of finely tailored suits. The r-slur seemed like the best storage option for your exceptional wardrobe. If there's any sort of a compartment to keep your wardrobe in, you'd love to hear it. Also, there's a shitload of guns and cards in there too. You put on a backup hat. Withdraw licorice fish from the backup hat. Woo! Your Swedish fish are there. This is why it's a good idea to always store your candy in your backup hat rather than your usual one. Other members of your gang have learned this the hard way, and they're finally starting to catch on. Fish. Suddenly, you get cold. Suddenly, you get hit in the face from the future. You know the knuckles belonging to that sucker punch anywhere. Real word? No way. Cold
cock.
Cold cock. To knock someone out, typically with a blow to the head. No fucking way cold cock is a real word. That's crazy. It sounds painful, bro. EP. EP comes for us all. The future. Oh, what the heck? Trace always knows where you've been. The spineless rat likes to follow your past trail around and mess with you. There's clubs sitting over there. Trouble is, whenever he does, he lets you know exactly where he's going to be in the future. This time you'll be ready for him. You radio Deuce for backup, give him a time and a place, and exactly what path through the mansion he's supposed to take. Wait, but then if you kill him, he wouldn't be able to hit you, which would... I give up. Nope, not gonna think about that too hard. Resume pursuit of the wounded felt member. You don't know if the wounded guy went up the stairs or came down, or who wounded him, or when. Might have even been you, for all you know. Follow the trail of blood up the stairs. Can't overthink this time stuff. You go with your gut and head upstairs. Follow Diamond Droog's instructions. After giving a quick 10-4 over the radio, you take another look at your prisoner. He lucked out. Looks like round 2 of your brutal interrogation will have to wait. What? You couldn't find any rope, so you tied him up with a Stretch Armstrong doll, which you happen to have lying around. You don't remember how you got it. It looks sort of dumb, but it'll have to do. Just lock Doze in the battle drobe. Time to hit the road. You beat your hostage into the back of the battle drobe with the bull... with the bull penis cane. Wait, this is a bull penis cane? The what? That's a real thing? No, it can't be. Oh my god. They're literally called that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Shay's risky Google of the day. Yeah. Oh dear. Need to call it the Beppis cane, bro. The Beppis cane. Who named it? It's pretty straightforward. That's what it's made out of. Yeah, apparently that's actually just what they make the cane out of. Okay, I'm never gonna look at a walking cane ever the same ever again for as long as I live. Why would they do that? Well, you killed the bull, so you're gonna use the whole bull, god damn it. I guess, I don't know, I guess that's the philosophy. Alright, ads are over, so let's get back. You flip the fuck out over the fact that this is apparently a bull penis can. Oh my god. Meanwhile, running roughly parallel with president events. Ooh, okay. What do we got? We got... Ooh, king... 2 red kings versus... Oh, suited kings versus suited aces. All right, what's the board looking like here? I don't... It looks like... I think this is a king here. I can't tell. And this is an ace, so it looks like we're running double 3 of a kind here. All right, what are we looking like? We've got a king and an ace. So, yeah, the aces would win in this scenario. Man, imagine having pocket kings and losing to pocket kings, and the flop has a 3rd king on it, and you're feeling fucking on top of the world, and then your opponent reveals, yeah, it turns out I have pocket aces. Hey, wait a minute. That's cheating. Itchy always cheats, but he's always cheated for the he's always cheated for the last time. You're gonna jump to a timeline where he's dead. Unbelievable. He changed it. He changed it so he would get quads. Insane. Wait, he used death. He turned the left card into the right card. Why quads? It's literally what it's called. That's like the poker slang for 4 of a kind, is quads. Looks like he got what he deserved. But as usual, you find yourself in a bit of a predicament. Make friends with die. You introduced your cast iron horse hitcher to your new friend. Oh, damn, right in the face. Die scrambles for a pin he's been saving for a special occasion. What is he, time warp with those? What the fuck? How many times does he have to tell you? He made this town. What? Okay. Stop being Spade Slick. You stop not being Hearts Boxcars. Oh, we're Hearts Boxcars now, chat. You have made your way to the Felt's secret vault. It's bigger than you were expecting. You doubt you'll be able to rely on your usual safe cracking method, which is prying it from the wall with your bare hands. You have to think of something else. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Lockpicking Lawyer, and today we're going to be picking into Fort Knox. So there's a little click out of 1, little counter rotation on 2. Ooh, 3 is binding. Might have dropped that into a false set. Ooh, 4 is set. Nothing out of 5. And we got this open. Have you ever gotten that one video that's just like a lockpicking lawyer breaks into your house? ASMR.
Let's give this a try. I'm going to use this medium wiper insert as a turning tool in the bottom of the keyway. and this standard hook in 25 thousandths. By the way, both of these tools are part of the Genesis set that I sell over on covertinstruments.com. Okay, click 2, little click on 3, little click on 4, click out of 5, and we got this open. Okay, let's take this apart and I will show you what's inside.
Let's take this apart and show you what's inside. I love that video. Do a silly dance. Damn, he's got the moves. This is just absolutely the most ridiculous thing you could possibly choose to do right now. I mean, come on. Why don't you take a closer look at that safe? Seriously, stop that. Hey, look at me. I'm a movement player, Lois. Pry the wall from the safe. That notion is even more ridiculous than the last one. Wait, who are you kidding? No, it isn't. Looks like the combination to the safe is entered via the hands of the clock. And yet, you somehow doubt spinning the hands around manually is going to cut it. Knowing these guys, you've got to alter the flow of time itself to make it work. Which, of course, is bullshit. You think it'll just blow it up instead. Time to get Deuce on the radio. Deploy Punchbox. You deploy the Wrath Tub. Oh my. Red Cheeks is crazy fucking work. Oh no. Retrieve 2 of hearts from backup hat. You retrieve your pair of wax lips. This guy's a freak. If anyone tried to steal your wax lips, you would eat their eyeballs and deliver an angry lecture into their empty sockets. Peruse Red Cheeks magazine. Just glancing at this gives you palpitations. Literature for avid cardio fictionados such as yourself. Oh my. Yo, this guy's a freak. This guy's a freak, bro. The saucy imagery is hard to beat. Harder than what you... Your heart is what you're beating. You you beat it to Red Cheeks magazine pretty regularly, you'd say. Anyway, call clubs on the nearest card. You radio Deuce on the 10-4 cards. Let them know that you need a... interesting word. On the double, you hear ticking, and it's not coming from the big vault clock above. You hope it's not what you think it is. Oh no. Oh god. It's Biscuits. His oven timer is ticking. This is no good. What the fuck? He's huge. There he is. This idiot thinks his special oven transports him into the future by the amount he sets on the timer. Well, he's sort of right, but in reality, all that's happening is that he's hiding in there until the timer's up and then pops out. You guess he's relatively harmless if he's alone. You can take him. What you really have to worry about is if he teams up with... oh no, that ringing. That god-awful ringing. You can hear it. Eggs. Son of a fuck. You might as well just grab one of your axes and kill yourself now. Whoa! Bro really said, bro really fucking said.
But I can assure you, it is a proper lair, deadly lair. And I just wanted to give you the chance to kill yourself now.
Bro really said. Anyway, what do we got? Oh, hey, we're on 12/25. Whoa! December! Oh my god, December! Follow the path. In the future, you've already followed the path through the mansion that Droog told you to. Trace followed Droog's past trail even further back, but found a much fresher trail crossing his path. Looks like this little guy is talking on the radio. Says something about how he'll be right there once he gives Droog a hand. Trace decides he'll trace this guy for a while and see what he's up to, and then mess with him, of course. What the fuck? Stop, my head hurts. In the present, you talk on the radio. Say something about how you'll be right there once you give Droog a hand. Take a good look around the new room you're in. Looks like a... Oh my god, they keep switching! Looks like the trail of blood ends here, or originates, whatever. Something went down here in the past, or is about to go down in the future? You know what? Never mind. 21 out of 1,000 clocks destroyed, apparently. Hang on. There's a tooth on the floor. You know that tooth. You've felt its bite before. Finn was here. And judging by the forensics of the scene, the angle it hit the floor, the direction of the blood splatters, and how dry the blood is, you think you know exactly what he's about to pull. Or more specifically, what he's about to already have pulled. Finn always knows where you're going. He followed your future trail here. He likes to mess with you from the past. Oh my, we need... Oh, my head hurts. This doesn't make any sense, but it's cool. Trouble is, he tips you off to where he's been. This time you're ready. Wait for it. Wait. Now. Ooh, got him. Predestined bullet holes are convenient. Gives you something to aim for. Oh. I see. 7 out of 21 clocks re-destroyed. Rematerialize. That doesn't make any sense. You never went anywhere. Dai realizes there is a cost to settling the score with you in this way. The cost is having to live in a desert amidst the ruins of a dead civilization for the rest of his life. He thinks that's stupid, so he pulls your pin. Help the green man live up to his name. Nice. That guy's dead. Take the voodoo doll. You grab his voodoo doll and stick his pin in there for good measure. Might as well keep track of everyone you've offed this way, too. Not that you intend to abuse its power to settle your score. What's the point if you're not going to get your hands dirty? Still, it might come in handy down the road. Lord English is supposedly indestructible. He's rumored to be killable only through a number of glitches and exploits in space-time. The doll may ultimately help you work the system if it comes to that. Clocks. Destroy them. 29 out of 1,000 clocks destroyed. 5 out of 15 green torsos dead. Yeah, Lord English is no match for me. I have the punch card. Glitches in space-time is like my MO. Follow the blood trail downstairs and finish him off. Problem with that is, he'll just see your future trail following him, and that'll be nothing but a loud invitation for him to mess with you some more. Besides, better to leave him alive. You think you know where he'll lead you to. Just gotta be a little more subtle about tracing his blood trail. Keep your future trail out of his line of sight. Oh, God, stop it. Return to being Hearts boxcars. All right, so we're not gonna be Hearts. We're gonna be Club Deuce. Yes! I fucking got it! I've got it locked! Spades Slick cannot return to being Hearts boxcars because obviously Diamond's Droog is too busy being Club's Deuce. You just watched Trace throw a punch into thin air for some reason. That guy's awfully silly. Then he skulks off somewhere. You don't realize he's following Droog's past trail through the mansion until he gets to the point where it intersects with your trail, at which point he'll start following you. But we all realized it because it's obvious and couldn't have possibly be more clear. Uh-huh. Yep. Uh-huh. Implement nefarious scheme. You follow Droog's simple instructions. So simple, even a forgetful nincompoop like you can remember. There's a blood trail on the floor that goes to a different direction than Trace went. You decide to follow it because that sounds like a really good idea to you. If there was something you were supposed to do after helping out Droog, you'd be damned if you remember what it was. Trace catches up to where you were, but you're gone already. All he sees is the long, gross, rubbery arm of your past trail stretching through the room. He finds his comrade tied up with the stretchy rubber arms of a small man, but there is nothing gross or unpalatable about that in the least. Doze unslows himself and begins mumbling something feverishly about his hat. Ah! 2 birds with 1 stone, perhaps? Yeah! Got him! Damn, they blew him up. They hit him with the... Seven out of 15 green torsos dead. 107 clocks destroyed. Finn makes his way through the mansion to get some help. He wonders where this little guy is going. Deuce's future trail is headed in the same direction he's headed by sheer coincidence. Finn decides to follow him for a bit, keep an eye on him. For as long as Deuce's path matches his, that is, there's pretty much no chance he's headed to the same place, though. That would be statistically improbable. He's got no idea what these other goons are up to here. Funny, their future trails end here. But he's not going to stick around long enough to find out why. He's a bit too woozy from the blood loss to sort out this mess anyway. Yeah, these guys are all about to explode! Follow the red blood road. It's uncanny. This little guy is matching Finn's route every step of the way. He must know something. Finn decides he's got to take him out. Oh, what? But he can't get a clear shot. Too dizzy, and with all that C4 under Deuce's hat, firing would be a bad idea. My God, he's thought of everything. Clearly dealing with a criminal mastermind here. You stop to admire this gorgeous clock. It is so pretty. Too bad it's not ticking like so many of the clocks in this place. Not that you can blame them. There are so many clocks in this mansion it would obviously be impractical to make sure they all work properly. Oh look, a trail of blood. You think you'll start following it. Yeah, criminal mastermind must have thought of everything. Ooh, pretty. Waste exactly 4 hours on this tomfoolery. You hate time travel, 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 you hate time travel. So true. Above, a spectator has appeared at the strike of 4 and has been giggling at your foolishness for a number of minutes. Clover would have been tickled to help you open this vault, at the cost of answering a few of his clever time riddles, needless to say. If only you thought to seek his help first, rather than charging like the silly brute you are into this deadly trap of stable and not so stable time loops. Mostly unstable, really. These guys are way too dumb to maintain even elementary looping stability for more than a couple interactions. If you weren't so preoccupied, Clover could tell you that you could use Crowbar's help to pry anything out of a time loop, staple or otherwise. If you weren't so preoccupied, and if he weren't so dead. Hee hee hee. Ah, another 413. Stitch mutters to himself in the shop. He guesses eggs and biscuits are roughhousing again, because the fabric of space-time is tearing something fierce on Lord English's Cairo overcoat. What the heck? Look at it go. Damn, bro's got a crazy fit. This sort of thing is exactly why he keeps a backup coat and always leaves Stitch with one of them. Any gang does well to have an in-house doctor on hand, but if you deal in time travel, you better have a damn good tailor, too. Call Spades for backup. You tell Slick to get his scrawny ass to the vault. It's goddamn bedlam down here. You tell him you asked Deuce for backup, but surprise to surprise, he's nowhere to be found. Big surprise, you tell him. You tell him that was sarcasm. He says he knows. Slick says he'll be right there. He'll see if he can round up Droog for support. Droog says Deuce is tailing Finn while he is tailing Deuce. He'll be there to help out Boxcars as soon as he and Deuce take care of business with Stitch. Couldn't it be simpler? Oh yeah, he also mentions he pumped Finn full of lead so you can cross him off the list. You roger all that. Finn busts into Stitch's workshop, blubbering something about watching out for the little guy who's about to come in here. He says to watch out because he's got a bomb on his head, which is undoubtedly quite volatile, and even the slightest spark would surely set it off. Stitch sees Finn's obviously in pretty bad shape and checks his effigy. Sure enough, the thing's in tatters, but he should be just fine if it can be patched up before he bleeds to death. 8 out of 15. Burst in, thrusting everyone out of the goddamn way. You got a hat full of bomb, a fistful of penis, and a head full of FT. Okay, that's fire writing. Stitch says drop the livestock knob and settle the hell down. He says you do realize C4 is a stable explosive and won't detonate with gunfire, right? You say, oh, sneak into Stitch's boutique. Drop it and get in. Don't bleed on the suits. Stitch says, huh? You admit the thought of carrying an imprisoned tailor wherever you go is gratifying for personal reasons, but in this case, keeping him alive should be useful in dealing with English later. Title drop. Oh, don't bleed on the suits. Prod idiots with red cheeks. This predictably accomplished nothing. Taking your smut out of hiding turned out to be a very bad idea. Now copies from the future are appearing left and right, and these clowns have their paws all over it. Slick, where the hell are you? Remove Crowbar's pin. Whoa! Crowbar's alive again, and a whole bunch of other stuff is different. You forgot this gang almost seems halfway competent when he's running the show. The good news is you get to kill him again. Insert and quickly remove Snowman's pin. You have no idea how much you'd like to, but even you're not that crazy. Still, kind of tempting. Oh, we got sound on this one. Eight, Snowman. Hey, whoa! Hold still, Slick. Something in your eye. Ow. Well, that's painful. Damn, she just showed up to do that and then left. Also, respectably. What anyway? Everyone always sees gunplay when Snowman's around. Oh, this is black now. This was white before. If you kill her, you destroy the universe. Remove knife from eye. It's not a knife, it's Snowman's cigarette holder. All you know is she's gonna have a hell of a time getting it back. Give it to Sawbuck. You chuck the lance at Sawbuck, but of course it's only a flesh wound. Wait, so what even is happening here? Has he just jumped into a different timeline? Like, what? What the fuck? That's some crazy bullshit, bro. But of course, it's only a flesh wound. Seems like that's the only sort of wound you ever inflict on the corpulent... I don't know what that word is. Lamax? Consequently, you and he both jump to a random point on the timeline. This looks to be in the recent past when Stitch and Crowbar were setting up the crates for the imminent gunfight, which was very thoughtful of them. Your goons should be showing up any minute with the heavy firepower. For now, you've got the drop on everybody. Kill something out of rage and frustration. Stitch gets the business end of your saber rattle. He's dead, in this timeline at least. Bring knives to the gunfight. Where do you think you're going, fatty? You'll deal with him in a minute. Damn, okay, Jesus. You whip out your double-edged sword and Occam's razor. Occam's razor, Crowbar's head. Make it happen. Make it happen. We're making it happen. Crowbar deflects the King of Spades into Sawbuck's unmissable carriage. You jump far into the past. What the fuck? Who's that? Strange jester appearance. Years in the past. Oh my fucking god. Ah! Which is to say the present for the time being. A scurrilous straggler eyes impromptu desert skirmish. He dismisses them as a bunch of ill-mannered rogues warranting no further investigation, although he gives a small nod of approval to the plain and serviceable hat worn by one of the combatants, which strikes him as an absolutely smashing display of good fashion sense. Hit Crowbar in head. You can't kill him yet. You need him alive to return to the original timeline. You will be taking that crowbar, though. Stuff him in your deck of cards. You cram him in the war chest. Sawbuck, you need to help keep alive, too, for the moment. Not to return to the right timeline, but the right time. Speaking of which, where's Tubby? You think he's waddling up to? Who are you calling Tubby? Nobody calls me Tubby! Bro's getting fat shamed so hard. I know, right? Listen, he's just big boned, okay? Look at him. He's basically built like the penguin. Some kind of 2009. Who are you calling Pinhead? Just go stab Sawbuck until the time shenanigans stop. You treat him to a bit of the old bait and switchblade. You appear in the future. You guess this is after... Oh, we got an ad. Hold on. I will wait patiently for the ads to end so that you all will be freed from your capitalistic prison cells. Well, I'm enjoying this so far. This is fun, this intermission. You can also subscribe to not get ads. So true, Kale. Did you know subscribers to the Twitch channel never get advertisements? And it also helps directly financially support me so I can keep making content? Time travel makes my head hurt? Yeah. So I'm get what's going on here. Like, I understand each and every one of their abilities, but they, like... Some of them, I mean... One of them is following your future trail, but exists in the past. The other one is in the future, follows the past trails. That doesn't work. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, I understand what's going on. Like, I understand their ability. It just doesn't fucking... It doesn't make sense, but I'm just gonna suspend my disbelief for a bit on that one. Uninterrupted NB content. That's what I'm here for. All right. You treat you treat him. You don't trip him. I don't think you're doing that. You treat him to a bit of the old bait and switchblade. You appear in the future. You guess this is after the gunfight is over. The gunfight that never took place since you killed/kidnapped everyone who was supposed to be involved. Looks like only Boxcars is here. Okay. So you hit him. If you hit this big guy, Sawbuck puts you in a random chronological position. Like it might randomly put you in the past or the future. And then the other guy shifts your timeline to like a parallel timeline. So this guy moves you forward and back within the same time. The other guy moves you left or right, essentially. Even though that doesn't make any sense, because that would just cause a paradox, but that's okay. And then you got the other guys who can see the trail you leave in the future and the trail you leave in the past. That's all in one. I don't get the voodoo doll guy quite yet. Like what? Like removing a specific person's pin takes you to a different timeline where they're like alive when they shouldn't be, I think. And if you put the pin in, it brings you to a timeline where that person is dead. That's what I'm picking up from it, but that is weird. All right, carry Sawbuck like Titan Atlas would carry the world. You order Hearts to drop his tub on the double before this fat lard puts you in a wheelchair. God damn, dude. Okay, we get it. He's big. Ah, Jesus. This is just unnecessary. God damn, guys. If you take Sawbuck back to your own time and kill him there, that should save you the trouble of hunting him down. Might as well take Stitch, too. Maybe. You're not really sure if that's how it works. You don't really care, though. You dump them in the Wrath tub, then stick the tub in your own deck of cards. But you give Boxcars back his sordid literature, which he'd carelessly left in plain sight. No one will ever catch you leaving your smut around, and even if you did, that copy of Terrier Fancy magazine could not belong to anyone. No one could prove nothing. He's disgusted. I don't get this joke here. I don't understand the joke. Stick Crowbar's pin back in again. Oh, hi, PM. Okay, so he's going to put the pin back in. That's going to take him back to the original timeline. You go back to your original timeline. But now, stuffed in your chest, you've brought a live crowbar from another timeline. Brought to the timeline where he's supposed to be dead. So you guess now he's alive in this timeline, which is in part defined by his death. Okay, whatever. You should probably just kill him again anyway. Also, Sawbuck from another timeline is in there too. So you guess now there are 2 Sawbucks. This is getting kind of dumb. Yes, it is. I hate time travel. You open the chest, releasing them both. Crowbar doesn't look too pleased. You deflect his gunfire into the awesome gravitational pull of Sawbuck's astonishing girth. Okay, see, that one was funny. That one was at least funny, all right? But also, holy fuck, dude. It's just nothing but fucking fat jokes with this guy. Like, god damn, man, come on. It's not that. It wasn't really funny to begin with. Everybody into the past. You dodge his next round too. It seems Sawbuck from this timeline, i.e., the real Sawbuck, was in this room at this point in time. He and Crowbar exchange bullets. Off they go. They no doubt go on to spend the rest of their ammunition peppering each other throughout the timeline, destroying all these clocks in the process between now and the present. You guess that explains the mess when you got here. Thank God you figured that out. You'd surely lost sleep over it. 20 out of 107 clocks redestroyed for the first time eventually. You know what? Never mind. Take a moment to think up some time-based one-liners. Okay, you think you got one. Time travel sure can be a double-edged sword. Wait, that was awful. That was... Is this the fucking... Oh my god. Hold on a second. Wait. We need the 2009 effect. Or I guess this was in 2010, right? Which means... We need the fucking... Time travel sure could be a double-edged sword. I think that's the joke they're going for here. Holy fucking old meme. That takes me back. Yeah, we got Slick in the corner. A second. Another him! Wait, that was awful. Really, really bad. You're sure you can do better than that. Let's see. Sorry to... No. Time's running. No. Fuck. You ask yourself from the past for a little help. Time's... Something about time. Time being up. No, wait. How about some kind of clock pun? No, damn it. Will you just listen? You were almost onto something. Time is... Screw this. Too many cooks in the kitchen. Oh, and just what does this quivering mound of blubber think he's up to? Again, it's just fat jokes! My god! Let it go already, guys! Jesus, we're beating the proverbial horse into submission, man. God damn. Stab first, utter puns later. Just as you hear your past self asking what happened to your eye, oh yeah, you jab Sawbuck with your butterfly effect knife. You remember a little while ago asking yourself about your eye and not giving yourself an answer just before disappearing. No, that didn't happen. Maybe if you stopped and thought about it for more than a second, you could have warned yourself and avoided this whole mess, albeit in the process of creating a paradox. But you're... Oh, so now we care about paradoxes? Oh, so now we care. Okay, sure. Okay, I hate time travel. So now it matters. Okay, fine, sure. But your strict policy of stabbing first and answering questions later prevented it. You're sure your past self understands/understood. You are sure of this because you very clearly remember understanding/understooding. Stop it! Paradox rules, cyclical causality is fine. But no, that doesn't work. Because if something is a constant cycle, if yourself from the future shows up and influences your events that lead to you creating the future, that the future you comes back and warns you about, then where's the beginning of it? How does it start? It can't. There isn't a beginning, but there has to be! I guess it's self-stable, but like, fuck! This is some Skyward Sword bullshit. That whole game is existent on a semi-stable time loop. That's what we needed. More time stuff. If you can't comprehend this, oh no, I can comprehend it just fine. It just doesn't work. No. Do not mistake me getting mad about time travel for me not comprehending it. It's just that it doesn't make any fucking sense. Now, I understand this is the story they want to tell, so I will give them the stretch of the fact that this doesn't make any fucking sense. I just don't like time travel. Listen, one of my favorite games of all time is around time travel, and it doesn't necessarily make any sense in Chrono Trigger either. But rule of cool prevails. So, let's move on. You are sure of this. You are now past Spade's Slick again. You were just about to pull Crowbar's pin. You guess all that stuff with your future self and Sawbuck originally happened in this room while we were all off watching someone else, like Diamond's Droog or something. That makes sense. Remove Crowbar's pin. A whole bunch of shit happens that we already saw. Oh my god! Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Time loop bullshit. Be future Spade Slick. What the fuck? Okay. Being your future self is a lot more. What the fuck? Where'd all the bodies come from? Hate when that happens. Being your future self is a lot more constructive because you get to do stuff you haven't already done. Looks like you're in the future. It's a bloody mess in here. The clocks are... Oh, because he stabbed Sawbuck. Okay, right. I see. So he stabbed Sawbuck and that took them both to the future. Okay. Looks like you're in the future. It's a bloody mess in here. The clocks are more bullet-riddled than ever, and it seems Crowbar and both Sawbucks have been decapitated. You're almost certain this is something you will be or were already responsible for, which of course means more time traveling. Looks like the tub and chest are gone, which means future you must have packed up and left already. Gotta take note of these sort of things. You know where that you are in the timeline. You notice something on the wall over there. One of the clocks that wasn't destroyed before is now bloodied and full of holes. Not especially noteworthy, you just have a feeling you should register this fact. 108 out of 1,000 clocks destroyed. Yo, JV, thank you for the prime. Appreciate you. Hi, future June. Have fun watching the VOD. Oh, it's Juno. Your name's Juno. Okay, with a V. I see, with the V being the U. I see. Hi, future June. Have fun watching the VOD. Yeah, my viewers are setting up time paradoxes now. Let's go. So how the fuck is the animated series going to do this? Very carefully. You pronounced it correctly? Yeah, Juno, right? Of course. That's a name. I don't think an animated series can do Homestuck. Well, they're doing it. So I'm so lost on how the animation is going to do a lot of this comic. Okay, to be honest with you guys, I haven't seen anything yet that they won't be able to, like, properly do in the animated series. Like, and I haven't gotten to later stuff yet, so I could definitely be wrong about this, 100%. This is just saying this at this point in my reading so through right now. I haven't gotten to anything that I can't see them not being able to adapt. Pretty straightforward one-to-one, just an animated version of the stills. Now, of course, I could be wrong about that. We might come across stuff that might be difficult, but I think people might be downplay or overplaying just a little bit the impossibility of adapting this series. I don't know how the animated series. Yeah, that's the one thing, all the copyrighted stuff, but like they can just like create, like fake brands, like parody brands. That's what a lot of like You know, we can have like... We can have... I don't know. Petty Brocker. Betty Cracker. It can or it can just be Betty Crocker and have no relationship to the brand. You know, maybe instead she can just go like fairy godparents at every single fairies. Yo, Sonic Lux, thank you for the tier 1, appreciate you. Subscribing because you're reading Homestuck and Homestuck's awesome. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. Quickly remove Lance from Sawbuck. You pry the cigarette holder from his torso. Whoops, another time jump. This tub of goo, stop it, keeps going for his gun. Wide body. Good lord! Dude, it's gratuitous at this point. You really should incapacitate him without inflicting another wound. Knock Sawbuck unconscious. Count some sheep, bitch. Wait, the clock on the wall. That was the one-liner we came up with? That's the one-liner we came up with? Oh my goodness. We really practiced that for 2 whole pages, and that was the one-liner. It's time to stop was right there. Get some better material, bro. Wait, the clock on the wall. It hasn't been destroyed yet, but it's about to be. It's ticking down to the time it's stuck on in the future. Maybe if you time it just right, you can end this whole mess in just one fell slice. You've even got an ice-cold one-liner to dish out when the time comes. You've been working pretty hard on it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Hate to cut in. No, wait. Not yet. Wait for it. Hate to... No. Wait. Hate to cut and... Damn it, not yet. Hate to cut and run. Shit. Hate to chop all your heads off with a sword. Real sorry about that, my bad. You slay them all with your rapier wit. Whoosha. Wait, so... But shouldn't this send... Shouldn't this send him into like a different time? Not if it's a killing blow. It did? Did it? Oh, no, yeah, you're right. It totally did. I see, because you look at the clocks and they change one more time. No, okay, yeah, it did warp him into the future. Because look, here they appear, and then he slices, and you see these clocks here all change. Because he hit Sawbuck one more time, so he got sent to the future. Okay, so yeah, I guess it does still count. Cool. He slices the clocks. He hit this clock right here. This one? Are we sure? Anyway. 9 out of 15 green torsos dead. 2 out of 9 green torsos deadened twice. 1 out of 15 green torsos dead for the first time, but it's an alternate universe torso, so you guess maybe it doesn't count. 7 out of 108 clocks gratuitously redestroyed. Huge bitch. I love this. Dead times 2. Sorta dead. Dead. Deader. Blah, blah. Still waiting to explode, I think. But yeah, dead. You grab the tub and chest and move on. That is altogether enough of this nonsense. Oh, hey, it actually worked this time. We actually went to the right character. You check up on Slick's status. Slick says he killed Crowbar again, Sawbuck twice, and Stitch once. You ask him if it was an alternate timeline Stitch. He says he guesses so. You say that doesn't count. You've got the real one here. He mutters some foul language you can't quite make out, but you tell him never mind and hurry down to meet you at the vault. He says he took some damage from Snowman. You say you know. You're having some effigies made of yourselves with your backup hats. Deuce brought Slick's crumpled backup hat, which he wound up with somehow. Not sure what happened to Deuce's. Boxcars is obviously tied up at the moment, so you can't get your hand on his just yet. Slick says he's got both their hats and he'll be down ASAP. You say, all right. He says, in the meantime, see what you can do about this eye. Have Stitch patch up Spade Slick's effigy. All right, so there's the effigy, so now he's going to repair it. Have the right eye patched up. Damn it, your sprite was flipped the wrong way. You get Diamonds on the radio and tell him to undo it and wait till you're turned around. He says it's the right eye, right? Were you facing left or right? He says it's only right when you're facing left. It's the left eye when you're facing right. He says, oh, so it's the left-right eye. You say, yeah, but hang on a minute. You'll turn around so it's right-left. He says, okay, he'll wait. That's better. Oh, man. Arm yourself in case Cans shows up. That's another Homestuck thing, sprite flipping inconsistencies. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, what? Because, like, this is his right eye when he's facing this way, but now it's his left eye. Hey, so here's another Homestuck Undertale connection. Undyne does this multiple times. Watch out for the page number. Oh, yes, I've been told it is on page 1328. Arm yourself in case Cans shows up. You pervs keep asking about that page. No, they want to warn me because I can't fucking show it on Twitch because I'll get banned. For a breast? Yes. Arm yourself in case Cans shows up. If Cans shows up, none of these weapons you've got are going to do any good. You admire the lance for a moment. It's a pretty sweet weapon with outstanding craftsmanship. At least you've got something out of the eye gouging. She'll have to pry this thing from your rigid, severed arm if she wants it back. Ride around on horse hitcher pretending to joust. Yeah! That's not what joust people say. Oh, shit. Wait, how is she here? I thought she's dead. Oh, no. I guess not. No, she didn't die? Oh, okay. If she dies, the universe explodes. Ah, right. Yes, I do remember them saying that. $13.28. Okay. You can't believe she saw you horsing around like that. You will never live this down. Shoot up Biscuit and Eggs' effigies. What the fuck? Unlocked album, yay! Stitch keeps their effigies in a big warehouse several miles away because of the ridiculous duplication tendencies. You're sure as hell not going to drive all the way over there, so you just shoot at them in person. Bro's still stuck in there, bro. It's tough. This was such an unbelievably terrible idea. Charge! This... What the fuck? This is incredibly delirious biz nasty. Cool. Problem sleuth joke. The present. Explosion. Okay, so they're dead. Start whacking things with the crowbar. The first thing you whack is Egg's egg timer. You do this because, of course, you know that Crowbar's crowbar will destroy any temporal artifact and completely negate its effect on the timeline. Attempt to eat eggs. Your attempt was... What? You... What do you mean, bro? What do you mean? What do you mean, bro? Just went fucking...
What are you drinking?
Shake Shack? Oh. You want one? I'll go grab a PA.
Oh, no. Thank you, though.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yummers.
Yummers. Biscuit is looking a tad snug in his muffin tray. He thinks it's about... Oh, we got an ad. All right. How do you feel about losing your face? Dude, HB just no-sold that shit. Was just like... Ow. Was that the fight of 87? No, hold on. What's this?
1, 2, 2. Was that the bite of 87?
Oh, fuck. Oh, the timing was great, dude. Was that the bite of 87? Oh, shit. Elite. Excellent. All right. NB Markiplier. Did somebody call me NB Markiplier? I'll take that as a compliment. Markiplier's cool. He thinks it's about time to poke a broom straw in this battle. His dough will live to rise another day. See you in the future, suckers. Crowbar. Biscuits' oven. Make it happen. You deal the oven a wicked flogging. Whoa. But not much happens. The oven doesn't really have any magical time properties to be negated. It just travels into the future at the rate of 1 second per second, like everyone else what everyone else does. Put dynamite in oven. You set the bomb to go off in a few seconds when both it and biscuits are released from it in a few hours. Wait, what? Huh? Wait, what? Huh? Time stops inside the oven. Oh. But the whole thing was that... Okay. Turn up the heat on the oven. You're pretty sure this oven doesn't actually work at all. You just wheel it off somewhere else in the mansion so it can explode in peace. All right. 12 out of 15 green torsos dead. Probably some more clocks destroyed too. Use the crowbar to pry the safe open. Since your expert safe cracker apparently spent the last 5 or 6 hours being totally useless down here, you figure it's time to take things into your own hands. Huh? What's this little fellow worked up about? Clover insists that you reconsider. Using that to pry open the vault would be ever so much bad luck, like breaking 1,000 mirrors all at once. The sort of mirrors that tick and have numbers and tell time and stuff. That is the worst kind of mirror to break, luck-wise. Politely ask Clover to remain calm. He refuses outright and starts doing a really frisky jig. Doody-doody-doody-doody-doody. Look at the endless fucking spirals. He begins spinning a fanciful series of riddles, illuminating the true path to opening the vault. Mysterious music fills your ears as your mind assumes the shape of a pretzel. This is how the music would sound right now if we were listening to it. Ask Clover for the ultimate riddle. You ask Clover to open the safe. The gun? What's this? Hee hee. You think you can shoot Clover? He is so lucky the gun will probably jam or something predictable like that. Nice try, though. You just start whacking him with a newspaper instead. You don't have to be all that unlucky to get whacked around with a newspaper. It's sort of a gray area. All right. Say goodbye to Homestuck for a second, chat. Yep, that's... Oh, yeah. Yep, there's... That's... Yep, cannot show that on Twitch. Oh, wait. Good lord, there's boob. And ass. Okay, so it's a porn mag. No, it's just like a... It's just nude models. This isn't a real newspaper. It's just a wrapper for your favorite private sordid literature, which no one can ever see. Uh-oh, it's slipping out a bit. Your appetite for monochrome beauties is nearly on public display. Gotta keep a lid on that smut, especially with Clover around. It is, so like... The newspaper is present in a couple of pages, so I'm going to err on the side of caution here and not show this, but I'll just read it to you guys. Clover is currently staring at the ground, looking at the newspaper in question and looking at the women on the paper. Suddenly, the whole vault room is shaking. You wonder what it could be. It sounds suspiciously like Cans is about to plow through the wall Kool-Aid Man style. You pray to God that it is not Cans about to plow through the wall Kool-Aid Man style. Okay, we are safe on the next one. You guys are never going to believe this? All of a sudden, Cans plows through the wall Kool-Aid Man style. Oh, yeah! All right, can't show the next one either. Resist the urge to shout, oh, yeah. Oh, no! It looks like, which one is this? Is this the Diamonds? Diamonds Deuce just got fucking elbow thrusted. I can show this one, though. All right, 6 is the next one I can't show. He punches you into next week. So as you can see, here's him getting hit, and it literally knocks him into next week. He punches you into next week. You find yourselves going about your business a week later. Looks like you're doing a little grocery shopping. You're a bit confused, having no memory of the previous week. You have no idea what's on your grocery list. Are you out of milk? What kind of produce do you need to stock up on? It is all a little overwhelming, and it makes things worse. This section has too many prices and values. Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff go shopping. Jeremy. Not all the cans are the same. What's the difference? Beans. The selection has too many prices and values. Gog damn! It's like, who needs this fucking bullshit? It's so infuriating. Shits, where's the manager? And there he goes. He has the manager's attention. And now the police are involved. Jesus, Chris. I cannot believe what he made take place. What the fuck am I eating? Oh, bro. Use Eggs' body as bait for cans. Battle technique, torso flail. You flail the torso Cans word in an attempt to placate him with the red meat. Ah, it's a reference to... It's all a problem sleuth reference, baby. Bonk. Oh, okay, we knocked him out of the calendar. What? The spirited horse? What? It doesn't work. Cans clocks boxcars entirely out of the current calendar year. You land in a totally different, outdated calendar. Peter, the horse is here. Horse. Looks like this one's themed with spirited horses. You'll be up to your ass in horses for a whole year. Just great. This is what you need to be doing. Farming all these goddamn horses. Fucking pain in the ass. All right, I can't show this one either, apparently. This is the last one I can't show, apparently. Ignore him and pry the safe open. You don't care what the consequences are. You're gonna crack open this safe and be done with it. This whole intermission was starting to get a little punchy anyway. Okay, so Spade Slick is trying to open the big safe with the crowbar, and it's causing like purple lightning to go everywhere. Okay, that should be it. So we should be good now, chat. Sorry about those pages. I guess you can go look at them yourselves, but yeah, I don't want to risk showing that just playing it safe. You can't actually see the images in these panels. You can. I can make it out. Anyway, page 1337. We got the crowbar open. The mansion has just fucking exploded. Everybody is dead. And also the crew is all dead. The massive release of temporal distortion from the vault transports you to a highly unfavorable timeline. Looks like the entire mansion was leveled except for the vault and its enclosure. Everyone's dead except for you and you know who. But at least the safe's open. 1,000 clocks destroyed, baby. Let's go. 14 out of 15 green torsos dead. 3 out of 4 black scoff claws offed. Enter the vault. There's nothing in here except an opening in the floor. There's a door with a keyhole, and you have a feeling you know how to open it. You only wonder why English's treasure would be locked behind a door with a spade on it. Dramatically use the spade key. You guessed this is what the spade key was for all this time. You dramatically wield the spade key in a matter of fact manner. Peek inside the keyhole. What keyhole? It was clearly a barcode scanner all along, like the kind they sweep groceries over at supermarkets. That reminds you should really do some shopping next week. You're not going to peek inside because the lasers could blind you in one eye. Oh, wait. Use the rules card for blackjack. This was never a problem because there is clearly a barcode printed on your rules card for blackjack, as well as your arm. But there's nothing wrong with a little redundancy, you guess. Get on with it. Huh? Oh, shit, I got shot. Damn, she kinda... Oh, are you looking for this? Well, come and get it, you contemptuous she-witch. Snowman's black inches no doubt have been responsible for more than... Okay, crazy joke. Uh-oh. Ow! Damn, looks like he's been disarmed. Flip your sprite. Oh! Wait, you're telling me this joke actually had a payoff? Okay, wait a minute. That's fire writing. Sports. In my dream, I am the star. It's me. And then the big man comes for a little one-on-one. But it turns out to be crazy what kind of dunks this guy has. I'm telling you, air like that is unreal. It doesn't even happen most of the time. The court is on fire. Dude, come get the ruler. Check this out. I really just like how it's just sloppily edited over the fucking I told you, bro. Okay, dude, no. You're holding it wrong, dude. No, dude. Dude, look. Hurry, he's escaping from above. Dude, no, let me show you. Fuck, no, you gotta flip it. Turn ways. Fuck, Jesus, dude. Scan the barcode. Oh, my music ended. Let me refresh that. Oh! Wait a second. This guy again. Been a long time. Huh? Hey, kid. Yeah, you. Oh. Hello, friend. MS Paint Adventures. Oh, we're back to MS Paint Adventures. Okay. MS Paint Adventures boggle vacantly at these shenanigans. It begins to dawn on you that everything you're about to do may prove to be a colossal waste of time. End intermission. And there we go. We did the intermission, Twitch chat. We have successfully cleared the intermission. All right. We have a sound panel here. Let's do it. S. Start Act 4. I know that song. The land of wind and shade. All right, there's John. Oh shit, we play. I see. Okay. Use arrow keys or WASD to walk, spacebar to attack, hold shift while attacking for dual wielding. Hold spacebar to charge. Oh, there we go. Press Z. Okay, wait. We're on like Undertale controls. To expend boy pluck. X to open the Sylladex. Arrow keys to navigate. Spacebar to select. Drawing and writing stuff by Andrew. Programming by Alexis. Doctor. Written by George Buzenkai. Yes. Bonk, 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 bonk. Oh, can we walk on this? Yes, we can. Oh, my goodness. Huh? Hey. What the fuck? Hear what this fellow has to say. Glub, 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 glub. Speak. Approach the indigenous kindly. Glub, glub. Sure is windy here. Often wind skims the voids of the pipes as if grazing the hollow of a cut reed, or say a plundered parcel pixis? I hope I'm saying that right. Pixies? It is a lovely sound that brings back fond memories of my childhood, which was a couple days ago. Oh my god, we have screen transitions? Jesus. There is nothing inside. Should we put something? Put something in. Sure. Shoe. Whack. Death. John, hello, can you hear me? Yes, Nana, where are you? I am still in the house. I'm you're stuck at home, if you will. I'm afraid I cannot accompany you on your journey, but I can talk to you like this if you ever need me to provide a puzzling half answer to one of your questions. You should begin exploring and talking to locals. They will be able to provide you some new insight into your quest, and this may illuminate some matters on which I have remained coy to at this point. Yeah, what's up with that? Did the game make you all coy and prankstery when you became a sprite, or were you always like this when you were alive? Oh, wouldn't you like to know, dear? Hello, friend. I am told your name is John. Is that correct? Yep, that's right. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing, I see. The stars are moving. What do you mean? What are these things you call stars? Oh, you mean the fireflies. They became trapped under the clouds when the slumbering one cast a spell on them. How did he cast a spell on them when he was asleep? Well, he wasn't always asleep, you goofball. When he was awake, he was asked by some terrible guys to commission a whole bunch of underlings. He then went about befouling our land with all this sludge, clogging up our beautiful pipes, and now it can barely breathe. He was sort of a huge dick. Once he tuckered himself out with all that, I guess he decided to take a nap. The terrible guys, they are a bunch of mean fellows who like to push people around. They are called agents. They aren't usually a problem, but they sure did put a spring in their step when the heir showed up, whoever that is. If I ever meet him, I wouldn't mind punching him in the snout to, well, to accomplish some purpose, I suppose. I don't know. What were we talking about? Yes, the spell. The spell I'm sure you've heard of from a reliable source cannot be broken unless the slumbering one is first woken up and then slain. Then the breeze will again flow through the pipes and the fireflies will be released and allowed to go home. But I do not envy the adventurers who presumably take this responsibility. The pipes are sacred to us for reasons you probably consider primitive and stupid. In fact, they probably are primitive and stupid, objectively speaking, but I'm okay with that. As the consorts of this land, we are predictably persecuted by dark forces and require a hero for our salvation. Alas, there is no hero in sight. Wait a minute. It is you. You are the hero, aren't you? Of course you are. I was so foolish to speculate otherwise, though dubiously solicited monologue. Duh! Farming these goddamn mushrooms. Fucking pain in the ass. Farming these goddamn mushrooms. What does this remind me of? Farming these goddamn mushrooms. Waterfall? Oh, Undertale Yellow has a reference to it. Okay. I like remember this. I feel like I remember that, like, word for word, that joke. Rocked. Approach. Converse. I have renamed myself Crumple Hat. I have dishonored my ancestors beyond comprehension with this frivolous accessory. Oh, got you, Swiffer. Thank you. Ah. Oh, shit. Farming all these goddamn horses. We do be walking around and shit, though. Hello, friend. Hey, nice suit, champ. I will buy it for you from $1 boondollar. Sell the suit for $1 boondollar? No! I should have known that only a shrewd businessman would wear such a garment. I have been chagrined in ways I never imagined possible. How exciting. A parcel for you. You got a chisel. Okay.
I am freaking out here. Do you know what this is? This is a huge log of cruxite, more than I've ever seen. It is the most precious material in existence. Why, if I had access to means of producing an unlimited supply, I would be the richest salamander in the land. Just kidding. It's completely worthless. Here, you want it? It's free. Hey, no! Oh my god, throwing the gushers puts little gushers out. That's funny. John Simulator. Hi, friend. I am a secret wizard. Behold my robes. Behold the robes? Sure. You wonder what the hell a secret wizard is. This guy is making you a little nervous. You don't think you'll ask him for your bedsheet back. Ow, I just got fucking knocked. This thing right here, you've never seen a parcel, I'm gonna go with Pixis. Parcel Pixis? Incomprehensible. Okay, I'll play your pretend game for a minute. It is a receptacle connected to our network of pipes. We use them to send stuff to different places. They are fully intertwined with our customs and social practices. If there's something we want, we chisel it on a mini tablet and drop it in. Who receives it? Hard to say. But if you encounter a mini tablet and you possess what is chiseled on it, it is considered only polite to drop it in the Pixis. Similarly, if you encounter a parcel Pixis that has your prize in it already, you are obligated to keep the prize for yourself. Consider it to be a gift to you from the breeze. This is just the way things work. Whenever one of us is standing near one of these, we feel compelled to give this little speech about it. Yo, Oakley, thank you for the 47. Well, the name of this friend be? Shit ass. John, their economy of anonymous, intra-global pipe-based bartering may seem quaint, but it'd do you well to get accustomed to it. The true heir must learn the ways of the people of the land to progress through the gates. Wait, so I'm the heir? Didn't I tell you? No. Hoo 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 hoo. Whack. Oh. Mercury. This one contains a prize. Another success for the postal system. Oil. Anything can be bought and sold for the right kind of oil. Hear what this fellow has to say. Not long ago, all these underlings started creeping out of the pipework, and they have been a nuisance to say the least. But just a few moments ago, they began spilling from the land in greater supply, wearing more flamboyantly preposterous outfits than ever. Why, you ask? On account of a series of mysterious and arcane witchcraft magus spells. Haha, just kidding. I have no idea. Haha, just kidding. I have no idea. Oh, there's a game. There's a map. Where are we right now? I think we're right here. Oh yeah, I'm correct. Peer into the large opening. You think you can make out a very faint noise below. Is it snoring? There are more imps than ever down here, and they seem to be getting stronger. Yes, dear, there are plenty of imps up here, too. I had to start giving them some cookies because I baked too many. Hope you don't mind. No, that's okay. Also, they look different. That is because a new prototyping has taken place. Your pretty young friend has joined you in the medium. Well, Rose is here? Where is she? Oh, pretty young friend. Like pretty and young, not pretty young. Will I find her down here somewhere? Yo, Diamond, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate you. Oh, settle down, all of you. There are more than enough cookies to go around. You got an elegant pipe. Bro, your inventory's a fucking mess, man. We gotta get this sorted out, bro. Oh, what the fuck? That looks important. How do I get to that? No, No, Okay, run. Oh, okay. Well, we did it. We successfully sorted our inventory. I'm so smart. What in blue blazes is this absurd looking thing? You have deactivated your ghost gauntlets for the time being. It gets pretty distracting flailing them all around the time when you're trying to explore. Oh, okay. A jar of bugs. Oh, okay, apparently that mushroom was something to pick up. Yeah! Flash settings. My nemesis. Look at this, another cherished idol profaned. Such sacrilege has become commonplace with the recent glut of underlings. It would bring a tear to my eye if it were not so clearly fit to be tied with these hyperactive mannerisms and severe attention deficit. Oh my god, look, a bug. This was sacred and precious. It's very sad to look at. Looks like the imps made short work of it, or judging by the damage to the stone, probably something bigger. Man, these guys must really hate frogs. Amphibious and reptilian life forms play a special role in your quest. Especially frogs. Frog. Shale. That's me. Oh, okay, this is the same as before. You got a mini tablet. Oh, okay. This is what we needed to use, right?
I think. Wasn't this what we needed to do? Wherever the chisel is, anyway. Oh, it's already chiseled. Oh, it's a shoe. Ah! Oh god, I don't have any shoes left. I got rid of them all. Where am I right now? I just walked across some stones. Where the hell am I? Oh, I'm here. Okay. Oh my god, stop it. Stop it! John, your inventory management hurts me. It hurts me. It hurts me, boy. Want to buy this? It fell from Skya. I guarantee it. Buy a Harlequin figure? Yes. That will be 5 million boon dollars. Oh, what? You don't have that much? Ha ha ha. Of course not. No one does. It's impossible. No way, bro. It's Heath Ledger. Glub, that's my way of saying go over there and check it out. Glub can be basically anything I want it to mean. It's really cool having such a bullshit language. You should try using your telescope here. I have a telescope. Where is that at? Ah, here it is. Oh, here we go. Damn, it is tall. I just saw my house from below. What gives? Why did the gate take me down here? All the gates do, John. To ascend, each time you must first descend. Huh, alright. So I guess if I scramble around here until what? Until you find the next gate. It's hidden somewhere in the land. Okay, so I get to that gate and go in. Then what? Where does it take me? Further up, maybe? But I haven't even built that high yet. So you see why you had to build it in the first place, John. You must have a little faith in your dear old Nana. Well, I do, Nana, but I'm still not really getting it. Does the next gate down here take me back up to the house? Please don't say ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. That weird white boxy thing appeared up there a little while ago. Then it gradually became even boxier and also taller.
That's where they say the air lives. Who's they? Wise folk, I guess. Maybe elders or something like that. Man, I don't know. Also, isn't it funny how I'm sort of taking your existence here in stride? I'm treating it like it's no big deal. Okay, is that all? Are we done here? Are we good to proceed? John, this will lead you to new frontiers in this land. Are you sure you're done with this place and ready to move on? There may have been some things you missed. Yeah. Okay. In a future settled askance of the present. Okay. Goodness gracious. All right, I think that's a good point to stop. I'm pooped. So right at the beginning of season 4, Act 4. All right, that was a lot of fun. So next time we'll get into Act 4 proper. Go follow my socials. I have a Blue Sky and a Discord. You should join the Oh, I can't spell Discord. All right, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a wonderful night, everybody. Appreciate you all hanging out and having a good time. And let's go host. Raffles played some Balatro. I'm gonna say hi to him. All right, I'll see y'all. Take care, everybody. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Later, goobers.